Hello farming fans and welcome to our YouTube channel. John Deere is launching new choppers, breaking the 1000 horsepower mark. The two Forage Harvester series will be known as F8 and F9. We've already been able to test the F8 600, including the new engine and cab for you in the field. The town of Lancaster in the northwest of England is one of the rainiest cities in the UK. But in spring 2025, things were a little different. Almost 30 days without precipitation meant that the normally high-yielding first green fodder cut was significantly lower. While on plan, this also meant there was less for the F8 600 to harvest, something we encountered at Hoyle's Contractors. 8,000 is changing to F8 and 9,000 is changing to F9. These are switches to the choice of name. The cabin is without a doubt the most important update for the Forage Harvester. The cabin, built in Bruchsal, is now also being rolled out from the combine harvesters onto the Forage Harvester. As part of this, the F8 and F9 models are finally being given a new control lever and control console. In addition to the driving functions, the Command Pro is used to control the tower, activate lane guidance and automatic filling, and operate the attachment. And if that wasn't enough, you can freely assign 11 buttons and a rotary wheel. The operating environment has been adapted to match the tractors and combine harvesters. Our test machine was equipped with two large G5 Plus screens that can be customized. We monitor the machine parameters using the main monitor, and the lane guidance and automatic filling system have been positioned on the second terminal. The active fill control, including the new coloured display, functioned very well on our test drive. After the turning process, the trolley is automatically recognised and the system rearms itself without further action. Admittedly, filling the trailers yourself is more fun, but it also demands a great deal of attention and concentration from the driver over a long day of chopping. Incidentally, the Forage Harvester can now regulate its own forward speed based on the engine load. To make maintenance and troubleshooting easier, the engineers have combined the controllers and onboard computers in the new machines for easy access. Before we look at the engines, let's take a look at our archive. The self-propelled Forage Harvester has been part of the American company's product portfolio ever since 1972. Due to the high demand from Europe, the first series, the 5000 series, was also built in France in parallel with the USA. This was followed by the 6000 series in 1992 and the 7000 series in 2003. The engine power increased rapidly. With the 7950, the 800 horsepower brand fell. The John Deere plant in Zweibrücken was selected as the only production site for forage harvesters. This is where every John Deere customer is getting their forage harvester these days. 3 years ago, we were given permission to film along the assembly line. The 8000 and 9000 series were launched in 2015 and 2019. The differently sized feed channels mark a distinguishing feature of the series. Despite this, the standard channel width of 660mm on the F8 and the 830mm wide feed channel on the F9 have not changed when compared with their predecessors. All 6 F8 models, with a maximum engine output of between 425 and 645 horsepower, will be powered by a JD14X engine with a displacement of 13.6 litres. The 6-cylinder engine is new and is also used in the X9 combine harvester and the 9RX large tractor. The AdBlue reservoir has been increased to 150 litres and access to the tank has been improved. The F9 still has the JD18X engine, which can be operated without exhaust gas purification. For the two top-of-the-range F9 models, John Deere continues to use the Liebherr V12, which now produces up to 1,020 horsepower. The unsettled weather with many rainy days makes for very short harvest windows in the county of Lancashire. Hoyle's Contractors therefore relies on the powerful 9800 model in its own fleet twice as much. The comparison with the new model shows the design changes with which John Deere has adopted the lines of the combine harvesters. A slightly narrower base frame has optimized the steering angle, enabling the F8 to maintain the 3-meter wide vehicle width with 620mm wide tyres on the rear axle. A tyre pressure regulation system from PTG will also be available to order. The new collision protection at the rear has also caught our eye, which is of course particularly interesting in practice during maize and GPS harvesting. The weight plates can also be conveniently inserted here using a forklift truck, and 4 knife drums will also be available in the future. In our case, a 48er with a full set of blades was installed. In addition to the 250mm Ultimate, John Deere will also be offering an enlarged X-Trem KP with a diameter of 305mm for the grain processor. This sits on a rail system on the main frame, which is designed to suppress vibrations. That's an initial overview of the innovations in John Deere choppers. Series production is set to commence in autumn 2025. We have linked some interesting YouTube short film productions on the subject of John Deere forage harvesters in the video description. Of course, we've often had all the series in front of the camera as part of our farmworld.tv feature film documentaries. If you enjoyed the test drive, we look forward to your subscription or like.